In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to manage people, adding new people specifically. There are a number of reasons you would do this, but aside from a new faculty member, the most common is when you're working on a roster for a particular ensemble. So let's clear this out. Let's see our roster here, and let's say we're going to add somebody. And I'm going to delete this last problem there. And anyway, so if you click to add, you can start typing a name like Alan, and you'll be presented with all the Allens that are in the database or whatever you type in. If you do not find your student, then it's time to add a new student. To do that, you click in there, click again, and you can actually enter a student ID, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Hit enter. If that student is not in the database, you can enter their first name. Let's go Alan, and let's go Lynn. Let's use my middle name for this example. So I have a first name, a last name. You can enter email, expected grad, whatever else you have, go ahead and enter at this point. It's going to create a new record or automatically assign them a student because it assumes it was a student since you were entering them into an ensemble. We can add this person's instrument type, which in this case is bass for this ensemble. And we have Alan Lynn code. You can make a folder code, whatever it takes. But just sticking to the demo here of adding people, that's probably the most common way. The other way that you need to know is go to the people, and for whatever reason, we need to add a new person. Let's just say it's a new composer, arranger, whatever it might be. I'm going to click the new person. I'm going to give them an ID if they have one. In this case, let's not. Let's just say it's some fictitious composer named John. Some name that I know is not in there. Just a bunch of gibberish is fine. Very important at this point in time is to enter his role or her role, and you have a number of choices. In this case, we're saying it's a composer, and that's pretty much all you have to do. If you have an email or phone number, that's fine, but I want to show you something that's even more special. In fact, let's do another new person because we have a new faculty member. I don't know his ID. I can come back and add that later, I believe. Actually, no, it's probably going to force me to add an ID because this is a faculty member that we have on board. So I'm going to have to just make up a fictitious ID at this time. And his name is David McLemore. Now, David is a faculty member. So I'm going to select faculty member, and I want to point out something interesting that happens. Now, David has a faculty folder that's assigned to his student ID or connection card ID. If I leave that here, I can also add another new person to our database who's also new. Let's just make another fictitious student ID. And this is Mark Samples. He's our new musicologist. When I click on that and add faculty, since I'm on the folders tab here, you will see that he automatically gets a new faculty staff folder. Now, from another tutorial, you'll see that this now adds him to our faculty staff barcode printout. So that is the way you add people to the database, whether it's through the ensembles portal, where we added Alan Lynn, or directly into people. That is how you add people to the database. Thanks for watching.